It is one tribe,
one nation,
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 one tribe, one tribe,
one nation,
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 one tribe,
one nation, 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 one nation. Vibe Tribe, we are happy today to be in Thika. And we are saying as young people that this is the right time to do what is right to this nation. And we are saying we have been in a very busy month, a month that Harambee Stars brought Kenyans together. It means when people were feeling Kasarani, it was one cause of making sure that Harambee Stars has won for the purposes of this nation. And they did one thing which was important to this nation. They came and ended tribalism. Because when we were cheering our country, there was no Kikuyu, neither Aluo, and there was nothing that was tribal in the field. I want to remind you one thing. The youth of 1950s, when they felt that this nation was heading towards the wrong direction, and they wanted to write up things of this nation, they brought the first liberation of this nation. The youth of 2010, when they felt like they want to bring change in this nation, they mobilized themselves without tribal basis, and they brought us Constitution 2010. We are in the peak of the third liberation of this nation, of social and economic empowerment. It's upon us to bring up the spirit that Harambee Stars has brought to us of ending tribalism in this nation. Vibe Tribe, Vibe Tribe, and we are saying this, moving forward, that spirit that we have of oneness, that spirit that we have to fight for this nation as one country, we will continue with it. Na tunasema wale wanasiasa wenye wanaleta kasumba ya ukabila, tukiwaona itabidi sisi kama mayouth, sisi kama wa Genzs, twende tuwasalamie kabla tuharibie hii nation. Vibe Tribe, Vibe Tribe. Nikimalizia, juzi tumeona President William Samoei Ruto akiongelelea mambo ya corruption, akisema kuwa parliament iko na mambo mingi sana ya corruption na Senate. We are saying this today. The only hope that is remaining to this nation is anti-corruption and the DCIs. We are asking Mr. President to empower the DCIs, because that is the only room that is remaining to this nation. That is the only room that can help us to achieve what we want to this country. Na tumeona kuna leaders wengine, ma MPs, senators na governors, they are taking advantage of that, kwa sababu walikuwa wameanza kuimba wimbo ya one term, kwa sababu sasa president aliongelelea mambo ya corruption, sasa wanaongelelea mambo ya two term, ndio president awasamehe. Na sisi tunasema hivi, kuna mambo ya siasa na mambo ya kueneza nchi mbele. Tunaomba Mr. President empower DCIs, empower anti-corruption, ndio mtu wote mwenye anashikwa na mambo ya corruption, mambo ya bribery, apelekwe kotini. Vibe Tribe, Vibe Tribe. Nikimalizia nasema hivi, kuna zile mashida zenye tumekataa sisi kama vijana kuinherit kwa siasa ya 2027. Na juu tuko double sure 2027 tutachukua uongozi wa hii nchi. Tunawaambia hivi, zile vitu zenye tunaweza deal nazo saa hii, kama hiyo mambo ya anti-corruption, we are mapping. Wale ma-MP wenye wanatembeanga kwa maofisi za ma-CEOs, maofisi za ma-MDs, wakiwa intimidate, ndio wachukue pesa kwao. Itabidi kuanzia next week, tutatoa list ya ma-MPs, ndio tuanze kuwasalamia. Vibe tribe, na pia ma-MPs, na ma-senators, wenye wao wana intimidate wafanyi biashara, pia wao tuko na list yao. Itabidi kuanzia next week tutoe list yao, pia tuanze kuwasalamia. Vibe tribe. Nikimalizia, siasa ya 2027, farasi zitakuwa mbili. Farasi ya wazee na farasi ya vijana. Sisi kama vijana, sisi kama wana Genzs tumejipanga, na ndio maana walinifront kama leader wao, ndio 2027 tumenyana na hawa wazee. Farasi ya pili ni hawa wazee, na tunajua hawa wazee saizi ndio wamekalia kiti. So tunawaomba mjipange, kwa sababu sisi tumejipanga. Na hizo adakadabra zenye tumezoea kusikia, hatutaki tukusikia huko mbele, because we youth, we have one interest, we have one core, we have one cause, and we are double sure that the third liberation of this nation, of social and economic empowerment, we shall achieve it. Wanakeyu, asante, Mungu wabariki sana. Wanathika, asante, Mungu wabariki sana. One nation. One nation. One nation. One tribe.
Thank you very much. My name is Anthony Karuba. This is what I want to say. As the nation, as the young people, the Genzs, I say, and I have been saying since last year, 2024 June, that we are the Moses sent to liberate the economy of Kenya, sent to set free our parents from the oppressions by the oppressors, who are actually the people that we send to these powerful offices.
One nation.
I want to tell you, good people, as the Genzs, we came out and we said that we are tribeless, and we say so because we knew that the biggest diagnosis that is following our nation's economy, it is because of tribal politics. The siasa ya mtu wetu ambaye haangalii mambo ya watu ambao wamempeleka huko. And that is why we say we cannot continue with the status quo, that the young people are promised 4 million job opportunities by the people vying for these opportunities, and when they get into power, they tell us that they are not the first people to exist with the crisis of unemployment. And we say, because of the betrayal by these people, we must unite and become one tribe, one nation. We, originating from all the 43 tribes of Kenya, if we consolidate our power, the Constitution says that power belongs to the people. But as the people, for us to regain our power, we must speak as the one tribe, one people, all of us under the blue skies and the coast of the Republic of Kenya. We are one, but one family called Kenyans. And therefore, for us to win this fight by these people oppressing us and our parents, it is about time we stand together with solidarity and we tell them, enough is enough to the oppression. We are young people, we are going to school, we are educated, we are skilled, we are people who have a lot of knowledge and a lot of even, creativity. But these people, they are taking away our opportunities. That for you to get a job, it's about your second name. It's about who you know. It's about where you talk to our name. Sasa sisi tunauliza jamii. You came to Mount Kenya University so that you can study your profession and get out here to develop economy and to serve Kenyans at whatever capacity. And imagine once you finish, somebody comes to ask you, how much do you have so that you can get a job? You need money. And that is why we say, we must stand together and fight these people. And number two, we say this. When we went to the streets, we said corruption is another crisis, which is prolonging the economy of Kenya. And we need transparency and accountability. And because these people, we have told them time and time again, and they are ignoring us, it's about us to come together as the young people. We have a structure, we have a strategy, and we have God on our side.
Yes.
They have killed us, they have injured us, they have made us, but we are still strong. One tribe,
One nation.
and we want to say this from here in Thika, that we are still strong as the Genzs and the young people of Kenya. To liberate our country, it is now actionalized, it is operationalized. And this fight is not over until 2027. We take these people home, and the young people, we show them that power belongs to the people of Kenya. Nyinyi mnakubali? And therefore, finally, as I finish, I want to tell you, good people, these people you have seen here, this one tribe, this five tribe, I want to tell you people, let us all of us join together and become a white tribe. And that is the only way that 2027 we are going to win against the oppressors. Thank you very much and God bless you. White tribe.
One nation. One nation.
One tribe. One tribe. White tribe.
One nation.
Watu as kama wana Vibe Tribe leo tumeona tujiunge na nyinyi because we remember since last year June 24 as the young people tumekuwa kwa forefront fighting for good governance, and since then we have never ceased, and the pillars that we've been fighting for as young people tunaamua we won't relent until we achieve what you want. We know we've been fighting for good governance, accountability in Kenya. As young people, we are here to tell you that let's energize our energy together. Let's walk this path together, because you know there's nobody who is going to fight for us. It's upon us. It's upon us to make Kenya to make Kenya great, because this is our nation. There's no any other nation that will fight for apart from Kenya. Fight time,
One nation.
Fight time,
One nation.
I want to tell us young people that the path that you have chosen as young people, let us not give up, because there is nobody who will save us from the political class of place. Like today, you see everything that's happening in our country.
Sasa ina shida.
Abadilishe cabinet alete watu wenye wana reason, but what he brought, it's the replica of what we had. The only thing that have changed, people who were there, they have switched only position. As young people, let us not sit behind to try and Kenya, and because you are satisfied where you are. That's why as